You're about to miss one of the most talked about moments in the world of boxing if you're not watching this, because Edgar Berlanga, the once feared knockout artist whose career has sparked both hype and heavy criticism, is officially back in the spotlight, and the reasons behind it are far more gripping than just his fists. This isn't just a fight recap, it's a story that's got fans divided, critics re-evaluating, and sports media buzzing across platforms, and if you blink, you'll miss the wave. That's pulling everyone into this comeback storm that feels bigger than any punch thrown in the ring, because Berlanga's latest performance has ignited the kind of response that only a fighter with something to prove can trigger, and the emotions are raw, the stakes are high, and every jab tells a story of redemption, resilience, and revenge. Starting with the moment he stepped into the ring with the look of someone not just ready to win but desperate to reclaim the respect that some say he lost after his knockout streak ended and his critics got louder. But here's the twist. It's not just his power that has people talking, it's the strategy, the composure, and the message he sent without saying a single word, a message that hit just as hard as his left hook, leaving fans on social media stunned, uploading reaction videos within minutes of the final bell, praising his timing, his improved footwork, and the mental discipline that seemed missing in his previous bouts, while others still questioned whether this was a real return to form or just another flashy display that lacked depth. But even those critics couldn't deny the roar of the crowd, the way the arena lit up when he landed that crisp uppercut in the fourth round that had his opponent stumbling, and at that moment, the energy shifted. Not just in the ring but in the narrative surrounding Berlanga, because suddenly it wasn't about what he used to be, but about what he might become, and whether this fight marks the start of a new chapter or a peak in an unpredictable career. What's certain is that Berlanga has reinserted himself into the conversation about who's next in boxing's super middleweight division, and the timing couldn't be better with so many top fighters eyeing legacy bouts, unifications, and defining fights, and Berlanga's team knows this, which is why you could see the fire in his corner between rounds. His coach not celebrating early but keeping him focused, reminding him with sharp words that this was only step one if he wants to be more than just a viral sensation or highlight reel fighter, and fans picked up on that too, noting how mature his pacing looked, how he picked his shots, didn't rush for the knockout, and showed an understanding of ring IQ that many doubted he had. But even with the improved ring craft, the highlight everyone is replaying is that final round sequence, 3-punch combo, body shot, feint, then boom. The cleanest right cross his thrown in his career. And the crowd exploded. Phones in the air, commentators shouting, and Twitter lighting up with reactions calling it the Berlanga moment we've been waiting for. And just like that, he went from trending for controversies to trending for performance, and it wasn't just fans reacting. Promoters, retired champions, and active fighters were posting their takes, some congratulating him, others throwing shade, setting up potential rivalries that already have fans' fantasy booking dream matchups for the next 6 months, and the post-fight interview only added fuel to the fire as Berlanga, visibly emotional, spoke not about haters or doubters, but about growth, about learning from his past, and about representing his people with more than knockouts, saying he's here to fight smart, fight proud, and fight often. And while his words were humble, you could sense the hunger in his voice, the kind that makes a fighter dangerous, not just to his opponents, but to the narrative boxing has placed around him. And now people are debating, is this the start of something special or another fleeting moment of hype? But one thing is undeniable. Berlanga's name is everywhere again, and for the first time in a long time, it's for the right reasons, with sports pages across the country running headlines, podcast hosts dissecting his technique, and even casual fans chiming in with takes about how his style compares to other greats, how his marketability is growing, and how his comeback story could shape the landscape of the division moving forward. And with the boxing world already buzzing about future matchups, rumors swirling that a showdown with a top 5 ranked fighter is in the works, the excitement is real, and if you weren't paying attention before, now's the time. Because whether you love him, doubt him, or just enjoy a good fight story, Berlanga just gave you a reason to care, and the momentum is rolling like a freight train of hype, analysis, passion, and possibility that you don't want to miss, because moments like this don't come often in boxing, when an athlete manages to flip the script and turn noise into narrative. And while no one knows exactly what's next for Edgar Berlanga, what's clear is that he has everyone watching again. And in this sport, that's half the battle won already.